What's up, book nerds? I'm here to give a quick shout out to one of our favorite bookish small businesses, Well Read Candle Company. If you need your home or office to smell like your favorite book boyfriend or maybe your favorite small town vibe to get you through the day, you have to check them out. It's a woman owned business making some of the best bookish scents, and we are fully obsessed. We will link the website in the show notes, and don't forget to use code WhatTheSmut10 to save 10% on your order.
What's up, book nerds? Welcome to What the Smut Are You Talking About podcast. We are a weekly romance book podcast where we talk about books and chaos. So yeah, pretty much anything goes.
Join us as we talk about the books we are reading, what crazy shenanigans are happening in our lives, and who knows, we may have some fun guests drop by.
So grab your favorite snacky snack and your beverage of choice and come hang out and see what the smut we are talking about this week.
Welcome back, book besties. We have a really exciting surprise for you for this recording because it is taking place in a hotel room. Scandalous, I know. But Courtney and I are actually together for this recording.
Woo!
We met in person last weekend.
Yes.
And it was so much fun.
It was a blast. Even though I was still recovering.
I know, from the plane.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. We met last weekend, Smutmas and the Smokies. Shout out to Jess for throwing such a wonderful event. It was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. There was so much Christmas in July and amazing narrators and authors.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we made a new best friend, Court and Mama. I didn't get her name.
From Twisted Pages.
Yes, a fellow Courtney.
Be sure to check her goodies out because she has these amazing handmade book sleeves, cart padding that you can line your book carts with so your books don't get damaged and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, keychains, scrunchies, and her prints were so cute. And if she's at an event, she makes a event exclusive like book sleeve to where you can take around and have the author sign it too. So shout out Courtney and Twisted Pages.
Yes. We will be sure to drop a link to her Instagram in our show notes.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. I just ordered something from her, so I'm super excited.
And I know. And so as of the time of this recording, the reason we are together is because we are both attending a meet and greet cute here in Knoxville as readers.
Yay! And we're also a sponsor too.
Shout out to the podcast for sponsoring. Yes. But we are going to dive into all things Smutmas. We're going to talk about the signing, what we loved, who we saw, everything about Nashville, and there will be a 2027 event. So we will be sure to link Smutmas socials in our show notes. So go give them a follow. And if you're close to Nashville or want to travel, be sure to check the signing out next year.
My favorite thing of how Jess did this was she brought authors in of all shapes and sizes. Like half of them I've never even heard of before.
Same.
So, and I'm very thankful because I've got so many good books added to my TBR now. So I'm so excited.
I know. Same. She had wonderful authors that we were able to walk around and meet a little early since we were a vendor at the event. And I have to tell you, listeners, one of the things I absolutely loved was Catherine Nat, author. She had this gorgeous dress on her end cap, and her books and the covers looked absolutely phenomenal. So she is a new to me author, and she writes adult fantasy to dark academia. And her debut book, When Death Parts Us, is actually out now. So definitely excited to check her story out, mainly because I fell in love with the gorgeous dress that she had, that she was wearing for the signing and that she had hanging from her display. How about you, Courtney? What's one new author to you that you enjoyed?
There's so many. I think I was like most excited about the narrators because we know I'm a huge like audiobook nerd. I got to meet Molly Stark. I got to chat with Amanda Stribling. I've met her previously. And then I finally got to see Rachel Dane. I was so excited.
She was super
Oh,
sweet.
I love her to pieces.
Such a nice person. And then
Tor
was there. And DC Craven, Victoria Silvern, and Brittany Ann.
Okay, so I have a confession. So I went to talk to Tilly Reg, and I guess C.S. Silvern was like hunkered down. I thought she was the same person. Like, because you know how, like, sometimes.
Pen name too.
And I felt so bad. I felt so bad because I was sitting there, like, inviting her to the podcast. And I'm just straight up ignoring this other person.
No shade intended to any.
Yes. And I wasn't feeling well. So just ignore me.
Just smile and nod at us as we make our way. We also got to meet some of the authors that we've had on the podcast.
Yes.
And that you had even before I joined.
Yes.
And we got to meet some authors who are coming on the podcast for season 2.
Yes.
So it was great to put faces to names. One of the other authors that I've seen at several signings, Rochelle Page. She is one of my favorite humans, contemporary romance author. She does do a co-write as well, but then her daughter was right next to her.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
At the table right next to her and had her books published. So that was extremely cool to see both of them, and shout out to them and highly recommend checking out their books.
Did love meeting Indy Valentine. Like she was such a vibe.
Yeah.
Like she was so nice, and just like the girls at her table, like I had such a fun time. Yeah, she was really sweet and excited. I finally got to squeeze on T. Lee Turner and my girl Haley True. Yeah, she's kind of a neighbor to me, so it was good. We've talked online before, so it was good to
put a face to the like actually meet in person kind of thing. Definitely,
yeah.
And you are sporting some new kicks that you got from Rainy Days Art Co. And if you have not checked them out, you definitely need to. I need to get a pair of shoes made.
I'm obsessed. I have them on today and they're gorgeous. Listen, I didn't know what I wanted. I was like, just make it podcasty. I love Bravo. I love Diet Coke. Do what you want.
Yes.
And she was fucking awesome. She knocked it out of the park.
Totally knocked it out of the park. And just a cool human.
Yes.
Really, really, really cool human. So that was so much fun to see them there. And there were so many other vendors. Dark and Disturbed showed up. Well Read Candle Co., who is our season 1 sponsor. So be sure to check them out and use our code to get yourself a 10% discount with them.
What? That's my 10.
And trying to think of who else was there. That everybody we chatted with they were just amazing. The readers
were my favorite part because usually like any event I go to, like I have to make readers come to my table. Like I don't have anything to sell. They're like, meh. No, thank you. But we had so many just come up and was just, I love how intimate this event was. It was so small. It was the perfect size. I can't wait for next year. Like
it will be so much fun next year as well. And the readers were great. So shout out to everyone who attended. And hopefully you are now listening to the podcast that we gave you bookmarks and stickers and cards so you could follow us. And I have to give a shout out to the swag that Jess did for this event. So general admission got their own swag. And funny story, I bought my ticket to this event before Courtney invited me to co-host the podcast with her. So I had a VIP ticket for the event and got my VIP tote bag. And you saw it.
It was gorgeous.
Bag is amazing.
Low-key jealous.
And the blanket, my son completely snatched the blanket out of my hand
of course
when I got back to the hotel room because it was soft and cuddly. It included 2 books in there, which one is a signed copy of Bourbon Boy by Victoria Wilder. And I already have a copy of this. So, listeners, be sure to follow along on our Instagram because here, after this episode airs, we are going to do a giveaway for that book and we'll throw in some of our stickers and some other swag. And it'll be open internationally because I'm one of those people, as long as you don't mind snail mail, because I'm going to mail it the cheapest way possible. But we will open it up to get a signed copy of the Bourbon Boys in your hand and maybe some other fun stuff that we can find along the way from the signing.
Yes, for sure. So make sure you're following us on all platforms so you can keep updated.
Before we get into what are we reading, why don't we? So we are together today.
Yep.
And this signing will be done and over by the time this airs, but we are here for a meet and greet cute in Knoxville, which is put on by Book Besties Co. And Ashley and Mary, who host the event, did a fabulous job last year. You were a vendor last year.
Yes.
I was a reader last year. So we actually I lied. We met in person last year. We just didn't know.
We didn't.
It was the
Yeah.
lifelong journey of
She stuck with me.
podcast shenanigans, unhinged sheer. It's going to be just as fun. The lineup is amazing here as well. We've got a lot of authors that are new to me. We've got authors that I have read for years and I'm excited to see. I'm particularly excited to meet Jennifer Milliken because I've been reading her for quite a few years now and she's a West Coast girly. So the fact that she came this close to the East Coast, I was like, I have to get here to see her. Who are you excited to meet?
I've met a lot of these people already just from the different signings I've been to, but I'm really excited to go squeeze Carly Robin because she was on season 1.
Amber, you gotta hug Amber.
You gotta hug Amber. Chelsea Curto, if I'm pronouncing her name right, is here, but I doubt it. I'll actually get to meet her because, I'm not standing in line.
I know. We came to just be fair weather reader attendees today. If we get to see some of the people who are with lines, we will, but for the most part, we're just around to have a good time.
Yes. Of course, go see Twisted Pages because they're here, so I got to get my order. And yes, I bought a shirt from them last year, and it's like literally I wear it once a week. So
I wear my Book Bestie Co. shirt.
I do too.
Shirt from last year. I wore it down here yesterday.
Yeah,
I wore it while I was riding down
it's
here.
so
It's
comfy.
so comfy.
Yeah.
This year, the shirt is blue, and it is just as cute and looks just as soft and comfortable. So it's probably going to become my new favorite thing.
Yeah. I got to go squeeze on Rachel Lewis. She has been on the podcast before. We need to re-release her episode, but she also used to podcast too. So she was on, they just changed their name. It's now like Big Yap Energy, I think. But yeah, so she used to be a bookish podcaster and she still drops in on their show every now and then. But so yeah, I want to go say hi to her. And then another one is Rachel LaBerge, if I'm so sorry, Rachel. I'm probably like butchering your name right now. She writes, I think, hockey, and I don't know.
She's new to me.
She's new to me too, but the mascot or something in the book has something to do with otters. And I'm like, okay, you got me.
Sign me up. I love otters.
Yeah. So I'm hoping Kayla, is it Gross. Kayla is here. I'm hoping to go say hi to her, but she's also ticketed. So we'll see. We'll see if we can yap with her. There's just so many good people. I want to go squeeze Holly. I got to see Holly last weekend, but I was like, stay away from me.
I know. We got to see Victoria last weekend. Victoria's here too.
Yeah.
Crazy me did my pre-order for this one and not last weekend, but we will hopefully
at least
to see
wave.
Because she is always such an amazing author to stay behind and make sure everybody gets to see her.
Yes. And she signed your tip last.
Yeah, she signed the tip on my point shoe. She's the first one on the tip. But now we can switch into what are we currently reading? Give us some vibe checks or listening. What are we currently reading and listening to?
So I've been kind of all over the place, but I'm definitely in my rom-com era. So I went back on the drive up here and started re-listening to Those Three Little Words by Megan Quinn. I'm a sucker for a good Megan Quinn book. But I'm also doing an ALC, which it's out now because I've been taking my time with it. But Returning to Raven's Ridge by DJ Lavely, if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm obsessed with this. I started actually reading it because she marketed this book as One Tree Hill meets Sons of Anarchy. And I was like, sold. But DJ is killing it on the marketing for the indie game. Within 3 months since her ebook's been released, I think she has over like 6 million reads or something. It was like a crazy number. Crazy number. So yeah, I'm really excited to see like how she does. The book is a fucking amazing. And
I have to add it to my TBR.
yes, and Savannah Thomas narrates it, and she's good. She's here. She's with Cleo White. So I'm going to go hug on Savannah today.
Very fun.
What about you, Mary? What are you reading?
So I just finished Chasing Olivia by Alicia Montgomery. It is a paranormal romance. It is the final one in her series for the kids, and absolutely love Fated Mates, all that good jazz. I also, because I did drive 6.5 hours down here yesterday, started and got all but 3 hours done on Nero by S.J. Tilley because I love Tilley Universe, huge fan of it. And so I was like eeny, meeny, miny, mo between Nero, King, and Dom. I'm like, do I go in order or do I read my fave? And I opted for order, but part of me really wanted to read King because King is my favorite. Then the other part of me wanted to go to Dom because that scene at the end where King is on the phone with Val and he's like, you are the Alliance, and show them like that whole speech of like hamming her up, like you are the Alliance. Now show them why nobody fucks with us. And I'm like, I get goosebumps talking about that scene. I should have listened to it so I could hear that scene on audio. So I think I'm going to have to listen to those in the background just to hear them on audio. They're on Everand.
Okay.
And since we have that subscription, I can listen to it. Not all of her audiobooks are there yet, but at least these are. So that makes it fun.
She's on my Hoopla. So is today the 25th?
Today is the 25th.
Yes! Bonus borrows!
Okay, book nerds, a quick interruption for something that you might find useful. If your TBR is unhinged as mine, and you need a way to consume more books without quitting your day job, Audible will be your best friend. You can grab a free 30-day trial using the link in our show notes, which means you can listen to all the romance, fantasy, and morally gray men to your heart's desire. Perfect for your commute, your hot girl walk, or when you're pretending to be productive, but you're actually just listening to smut. And yes, audiobooks absolutely count as reading. I will die on that hill. So grab your free trial with our link in the show notes and you can thank me later.
That is awesome. Yay so if you do not know, Hoopla is basically like your lending library for audiobooks.
Mm-hmm.
And you just need a library card for it. And
yes.
You are limited on your number of borrows, but then you get bonus borrows at the end of the month. And not only does this help support local libraries across the country, it also is a great way if you were on a budget to be able to get your audiobooks. Libby lets you get your ebooks.
Hoopla has ebooks too
as well. Yeah. So be sure to give some love to Hoopla as well. We are not sponsored by them. This is not a, paid endorsement. This is just two moms, book girlies who are on budgets and trying to support our authors.
Broke as fuck.
Yeah. We have kids. We have no money. Speaking of that, like I want to say right before Nashville, went to Target and bought 2 brand new bras. I probably hadn't owned a bra. So y'all listeners, I work from home. Nobody sees me, so I don't wear bras when I'm home. I don't.
You should have told me because
let me tell you, I'm They've grown a little bit since perimenopause, but I was a solid 36A for my life. I am now like a 38B. So let's be honest, it didn't grow that much. So I'm not one of these girls who needs to wear a bra for any type of sport. So I don't wear a bra. And I was like, well, shit, if I'm going to be out and about, probably need to put on a bra. And so your girl went out and bought her first bra, and she hasn't bought one since probably 14 years.
Oh my gosh, Mary. I wish I would have known. I found this brand at Walmart. It is so fucking comfortable.
Oh, you'll have to send me.
Yeah. I didn't wear it today. So yeah, I'll have to, I had my strapless on today. Yes, same.
This one is not, this one's like a 6 out of 10 right now.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. What are you watching today, Mary?
So I just finished, and I know I told you about it. I just finished Seeking Persephone.
Oh yeah.
It is on Peacock. So if you are a Peacock subscriber, you can watch it there. It is based on
sorry.
Beth needs to go in the podcast. Oh my god. See, this is why we don't podcast record together. Who would have thought? You know. But Seeking Persephone is based on the Lancaster book series by Sarah Eden. So I'm kind of hoping that we get more. I've never read her. I don't normally read historical fiction. Just historical romance fiction. Like, I have to be in the mood for those. I really, really do. And I loved that. I loved it. It was a 5-episode series. So for Seeking Persephone, it is not going to be our R-rated heated rivalry or off-campus level of any of that, because it is historical. So he touches her elbow. Gasp. Shock. He touches her bare elbow and they kiss. But honestly, it was just a really feel-good thing. It was like a blend of historical romance, a blend of Beauty and the Beast, and a blend of one other thing that I can't think of right now. But it was cute. I enjoyed it. I was able to just kind of watch it, and you don't have to pay super, super big attention to it.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. So that is what I'm watching. So how about you, Courtney? What is on your watch list this week?
Well, Big Brother is back. So you know me, I gobble that shit up. They brought Angela back this season. At first, I was like, I don't know how I feel about it because she was crazy on last season. But you know what? I'm here for it. She's probably one of my favorites right now, which is funny. So we're behind, so I'm playing catch up, but I'm really enjoying this season. And then last weekend, I had a big old king size bed to myself since I was at.
I love that.
When I say I took up that whole bed, like I literally was laying like diagonal. It was amazing. I had pillows surrounding me, so anyway I turned, I landed on a pillow. But yeah, so I started watching on Netflix The Hunting Wives. Brittany Snow, I don't know if you know your actresses.
The name.
She was in John Tucker Must Die like forever ago.
Yes.
Love her. She is one of like the main people in it. And then there was another girl, I can't think of her name. She was in some popular rom-coms back in the day. But it basically takes place in Texas. Very like gun heavy state. And she's like more conservative. And she has some things in her past that's hidden, and then someone ends up dead, and she like lost her gun. Like they talked her into buying a handgun, and her handgun ends up being like the murder weapon.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I still don't know how it all plays out. I still don't know who actually killed this girl, but I'm sucked in. Like I can't wait to finish. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Listeners, be sure to drop in our DMs or the comments and let us know what we need to watch, what you're watching, what you're reading, what books do we need to add to our TBRs.
Yes, help us blow it up.
Yes. It is time for our Unhinged Thoughts of the Week, where we take our thoughts, no context, no logic, just vibes, and unpack it like it's completely normal.
So what's going on, Mary? What is your unhinged thought?
My unhinged thought was that my whole life is unhinged at the moment. I have no clue. I have no clue what day of the week I'm on most days because working from home and my kid out of school, you lose track of sense and time because you're out of a routine. I have messages, which shout out to everybody I owe a message to. I'm sorry.
Same.
I have messages I haven't answered. I have places I haven't called. I finally called. We were supposed to this summer have asphalt courts so my son could play basketball and have a basketball area. And I called them and agreed to their pricing in end of April, beginning of May. And they said it would be 2 months before they would get to us. So my son finally badgered me enough that I finally called. And so now I haven't heard back. But I have other things to call, like, I don't even know. I have to schedule like a mammogram. Your girl's not even going to talk about the last time she had a pap smear or has been to any doctor of any kind. I don't know. Like this is just it. I'm so overwhelmed. My house is overflowing. I was trying to purge on Poshmark. I was trying to just purge. I have a queen size bed frame I've been trying to sell for like a year now. And I marked it down. It's a really decent bed frame. And somebody on Facebook Marketplace was like $50. And I was like, 75 is the lowest I'll go. And it's listed for 100. Well, they were like, 50 is as high as I'll go because even though you mark it as like new, there's imperfections on it. Well, fuck off. Don't buy it then. So there's a couple of little snags, but it is still like new. My son slept on it. And so it wasn't one where he was like bouncing on the bed or anything like that. It sat in his room. So it legit it's worth more than $50. In reality, it probably is worth $100, but I'll take 75. So if she's not willing to meet me that way, and I'm at the point now where I am probably going to take this to the dump or the landfill. And I'm overwhelmed. Like, I just need 5 of me, or my whole life is unhinged. It just is. And I need somebody to come in and hinge it. So how about you?
I really don't have anything, but so I'm so far behind on emails. I've got to catch up on emails, but your girl got selected to be a moderator at my first event. And let me tell you, like, I don't do public speaking. Like, the audacity I had to like even fill out the form. It's like I don't do public speaking. So I got like 2 weeks to prepare for this.
Shit.
So it's going to be in Atlanta. I'm really excited.
So what's the signing? Shout out to the Ventus. Yeah.
It's for Romance Bookstore Day.
Yay!
The Eagle Eye Bookshop in Decatur, Georgia, which is real close to Atlanta.
Fun. So yes, we will definitely have to think of some wonderful questions you can ask the authors that are on the panel. And you're going to have to tell us.
Yes, we will have updates. Hopefully
you won't
don't freeze up.
Write it out. See, the nice thing about being a moderator is you're like sitting at a table asking the questions. So print it out on a sheet of paper.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Nobody's going to care.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been good chatting. I
know it's been so much fun doing this in person.
I know. Yes.
Like feeding off of our energy. It is the best. I mean, we do well when we're away anyways, just because of our personalities. But I think it was definitely fun that we got to actually record an episode while we were together.
Yes.
And so now we are probably going to go find some salty snacks and maybe get Courtney a Diet Coke.
Yes.
And we are going to go to Meet and Greet Cute signing. And thanks, listeners, for joining us for our quick bonus episode of our recap from Smutmas and the Smokies.
And yeah, we will
catch you next time.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you can catch us causing chaos over on Instagram at What the Smut Podcast, and me personally at On Point Digital Services.
If you want to join us for a chat, there's a form linked in our notes, so be sure to fill that out because we would love to hear from you.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving us a review. Reviews help other smut readers find us, and honestly, they make our chaotic hearts Very happy.
And if you really love this podcast and want to show support, we've got a listener support link in our show notes. Supporters get shout outs, special giveaways, and maybe even some exclusive chaos you can't find anywhere else. We also have sponsorship opportunities as well.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time.